Okay, this is Ted, and I'm telling you, some of you did believe in Ted enough to understand he was either first coming of Jesus Christ, second coming of Jesus Christ, or first coming or only coming of child Messiah and God to earth. Enough to understand this. And you did not get Ted enough resources. Ted needs resources. Ted needed resources. Ted still needs resources. Ted currently is not even living in the United States of America at a middle class lifestyle. And some of you expect God to be enormously rich, or you expect child and Messiah and Christ and God, and let's just say some of you, well, many of you believe in a Godhead or Triune God or Trinity, was not accurate, or you were Trinitarians in a Trinity. Anyhow, you expected a God or gods, plural, or three gods in one, to give you a mansion at least, and riches, and enormous lifestyle, and give you eternal life and living forever. I think many of you expected God to maintain this for eternal life. Therefore, you didn't even think about working, or you had to work or be productive or live productive lifestyles. What you do in what was heaven, unless you have enough to live on for a while, for a long time, and you expect the king, what was heaven, the king, maximum up to maximum down, or currently I'm calling it for shorter, easy to say, have 80s, not heaven 80s, have 80s, like from heaven, to Hades is something easy to say. I'm calling it have 80s for something easy to say. It's not only heaven. It's not only straight up. It's not only up. Okay, it's maximum up to maximum down. Maximum beyond heaven to maximum beyond Hades. Now, you expected the Supreme Being, let's say, the Supreme Being, or the Creator, or your Savior, to give you mansions and riches, streets paved in gold, New Jerusalem, outstanding cities, all this thing. Yet, when even some of you believed, this is Ted, and it is Ted, he is right here, only human, from spiritual God, currently the human God, you did not give Ted enough resources. In fact, many of you didn't give Ted any resources. You had many different excuses for why you couldn't or wouldn't do it. You had many different reasons why you even wouldn't do it, to flat out refuse to do it. Or you, even when you believed deep down inside your brain, you started arguing, why you couldn't or wouldn't or shouldn't, or you need it for yourself and for your family, and you need it additionally for you. And Ted is not, for an additional 12 years, due to this, has not lived even at a middle-class American lifestyle. And therefore, how do you expect him to purchase security? If he's going to try to buy the best security money will buy, including human resources for this, how do you expect Ted to be able to purchase this? He can't. Therefore, Ted has had huge security problems because of this. He's had many problems. He's had enormous amounts of trouble. And some want to insist, well, Ted just wanted to be homeless because he wants to test out the situation with homeless and try to figure out things about the homeless. Well, Ted's been, and this is not accurate, I didn't do this because I wanted to do it. I did it because I was religiously persecuted down to and forced to do it. And I had for a while, eviction or, forcing Ted out problems. It was really an eviction. And I was told if I tried to get different jobs to careers, I would have chronic getting fired problems or maneuvered out problems. not really look like a farm, but minimum you'd be maneuvered out, or flat out, blatantly fired problems. Therefore, Ted understands he would have stability problems if renting or leasing from somebody else, or working for somebody else, getting a job to occur from somebody else. Therefore, he'd have to own his own land or real estate, and Ted would have to work for himself. He couldn't work for anybody else. He couldn't live in land or real estate of others, really. It doesn't quite work. It's not stable enough for Ted to rent or lease. Therefore, some of you thinking this was a solution for Ted and that's all he had to do, it is not even remotely fair that for additional 7 years, and definitely consider who Ted is, for him to have to live at a middle class to lower lifestyle.